Shalom, Dammit! This is Rabbi Sol Solomon with a Rabbinical Reflection for the week of October 2nd, 2011. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Not Santa Claus, I'm talking about God. This is the time of year when HaShem opens his great big book. And I don't mean Harry Potter and the Cauldron of Borscht. I mean the book of life and death. The book where God inscribes your name for the year. If he writes your name in bold calligraphy, you're going to have a fabulous year ahead. If he scribbles your name in pencil and deliberately spells it wrong, you better get health insurance. And if he erases it or just puts your initials in the margin, you might want to go shopping for a good mausoleum. These are the days of awe between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. We call them the days of awe because we look at all the crappy things we've done and go, oh. This is the time of reflection, expiation, and making amends. If you cheated somebody, or told a hurtful falsehood, or threatened to kick somebody's tuchus because they won't let your 9-year-old be in the school play, even though she's perfect for it, and she can act rings around that little blonde whore they got for the part because her parents donate $10,000 a year to the school's PTA fund, bastards! You need to take a breath, acknowledge that you may have overreacted, even if you haven't, and apologize to those you have disparaged and to HaShem for your prideful behavior. Unlike the Catholics, who do so much sinning they have to confess every week, Jews save up all their misdeeds to talk about them one day a year. Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. On this day, we say, I'm sorry to God and to everyone we have offended. Granted, there's some absurdity there, because you're not allowed to bathe, put on deodorant, or use mouthwash, which means if you go to a synagogue on Yom Kippur, you're offending everybody. In the shul, the cantor sings Kol Nidre, a prayer in which we ask God not to take us seriously. Seriously! We tell HaShem, look, over the course of the year, we're going to make some pretty stupid promises. At a traffic stop, we'll say, God, if this patrolman lets me off with a warning, I'll donate what the ticket would have cost to charity. Or we'll think, if the dentist would just stop giving me pain, I'll stop wishing to see him thrown from a tall building onto a steel spike. Or we'll say, if I could only get this raise, I'll stop stealing office supplies. We won't. And God knows we won't. And we know God knows we won't. So we sing Kol Nidre to him to let ourselves off the hook. God, anything we vowed to do over the next 12 months, not gonna happen. So please, don't listen. Put on your iPod. Just nod and wink and realize we're going to be back here in a year apologizing for shit we did, we said we wouldn't, and stuff we didn't do that we promised we would. And when you write my name in big block letters, remember, it's Solomon with 1 L and 3 O's. I hope, dear listeners, that we are all inscribed in the book of life and that we don't do anything to jeopardize that status. After all, these days, I'm sure God is using an e-book, so if we're bad, all he has to do is backspace. At least the days of awe allow us to rekindle. This has been a Rabbinical Reflection from Rabbi Sol Solomon, Temple Sons of Bitches.
V'konomer, v'kenosem.